Today we're going to destroy some Valley, because I'm going to open them. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
I'm Jessica.
And today we're going to be unboxing some more Jurassic World figures from Mattel and a couple of the Amber Collection figures. For the Dino Escape ones, we have the Ceratosaurus, the Stegosaurus, the Mega Destroyers Stegosaurus. And then for the Ambers, we have John Hammond and the Dimorphodons, which I've been pretty excited for these. I don't know about the Dimorphodons. Definitely excited for the Hammond.
Even though he might not come with a stand like Ellie.
No, he didn't come with a stand either. They're getting cheaper by the minute.
Gosh darn.
He had some extra stuff, I guess, but would have been nice to have a stand, to be fair. But then again, if you're going to make like a diorama or one of them next to each other, maybe you don't want the stands.
Yeah, but still.
Be nice. Man. Extra stuff can never complain about. But, alright, let's just get and unbox these guys, because this is going to take a couple of minutes. So I guess we will rock with the Ceratosaurus. So, grab my trusty knife here. 1, 2, freedom. Ooh, his tail's back here. Oh, that was easier said than done. Okay, so that snaps in, and bam! Got ourselves a Ceratosaurus. He's got a little waggy tail. For the color scheme, I actually really dig it. It's got the red on the face. The stripe sections are more of a gunmetal. It's metallic. So it's got a bit of a shine to it. The face is slightly brighter than the back here, though.
Kind of like a gradient.
It's almost like graphite. Like somebody took like a graphite pencil and just like detailed all of it. The thigh here looks the least metallic of the sections. Actually, to be honest, the back isn't really all that metallic. It's just the face is super shiny. But I think it gives it a little bit extra character. Its eye just has the one single dot for the pupil. The mouth looks good. You got the tongue there. Some detailing for the roof of the mouth. It's got his little arms with 4 fingers. 3 toes. Got the little barcode on the bottom for scanning it. It's got the little lotus thing for the stomach chest thing, which is still kind of creepy. It hasn't changed through the years that they've been doing this. And then for the gimmick here, this can slide forward. That is a gnarly roar. And you can keep adjusting it for how much you want the mouth open. Which personally, that looks weird. Not gonna lie.
I still like the gimmick of 3 different roars to 3 different stages, but that button is horrendous.
Yeah, though, to be fair, I like this for like playability, well actually display purposes, not playability. I think playability, the other buttons are better, but to be honest, I think these guys are more for adult collectors than anything, which is weird for like children's toys. But like I've mentioned before, like hunting these guys down, I never see children buying them. I always see people like me hunting down these dinosaurs. And I really like being able to have the option to how much I want it roaring, instead of it just sitting on the shelf because I have to have the button hold in for its mouth to be open. So if I want him roaring, you get options, which I think is really great. And overall, I mean, really solid looking dinosaur. Even like the scaling detail is really nice. Same with the wrinkling for around the belly. It's got really good muscle definition. A couple of marks from the factory, from where he came off the pegs. But other than that, pretty freaking solid. Maybe like a little bit of coloring here for the spiky bits on the back, but I kind of understand why that isn't colored though. For the Stego, trying to see how that one's hooked in. So, because I don't want to cut the plastic. Oh, I can just cut it right there.
Yeah.
There we go. Freedom! And it has capture gear.
For its tail.
Because it's super duper dangerous and nothing else about the rest of the dinosaur is remotely going to hurt anybody. Alright, so the capture gear. I think I had it right the first time. You know, because I was kind of thinking that that was supposed to
No.
go over. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's
Weird.
sort of like eh. Are we sure it's the tail?
It's the tail.
I don't believe you anymore. Maybe it's supposed to go like that. Oh, that makes sense. We'll get this figured out eventually. So I'm like, how is this supposed to prevent you from being spiked? Like, I get that, like, this is supposed to keep the tail straight, but it can still just turn its body. And now it's got, like, agile metal structuring to the tail, so it can even hit you harder. How is this a good idea? Anyways, so... Is there a lever, or do I just turn the body?
Dear, put it down. Put it down.
Hey, okay, that did look like it was kind of moving. So you gotta...
Ah!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like the lever. I do like the gimmick. Because you were showing me this when I first got it. And it wags its tail like a dog. But it's got like a nice combat action. So like, say you got the Stratosaurus here, then bam! Knocks him over. And you still get a little bit of play with the head here. I almost looked like there was some articulation at the top of the head, but nothing there. It's just right at the base here. Same with the legs. Forward and back. A little bit of posability with the legs here. And you can kind of give them to move too, just by wiggling the body. But color scheme, it's overall a lot of greens, some browns, you got some tans here for the striping, and underneath the head looks really solid. Gives it a nice little variety here. For the most part though, the browns and the greens kind of blend very well towards the back here. It almost kind of mutes it out a bit. But scaling is really good. Same with the sides, stomach. Don't get the creepy Lotus thing because it doesn't have a sound gimmick, which I can appreciate. As a collector, I almost prefer them not to have sounds because then I don't have those voice boxes hanging out. It's also less things I gotta take out of them because it's not like I ever really like play with the things to turn them on. But for kids, like I know as a child, if it didn't have the roar, I wouldn't have nearly played with it as much. It doesn't matter how cool the gimmick is. I would have left this thing like it wouldn't have been brought out as nearly as much as that would have. All right, next I guess we'll crack open Mr. Hammond. I can get the tape off. Snap him out. Freedom.
This has tape.
It's not even taped, it's plastic, dear.
Okay.
It's kind of slotted in there. Holy crap. They definitely spared no expense keeping that in. God.
Careful.
Baby egg. And alright, cool. So, for Hammond, what is up with that grin? He kind of has cat stink face. Just a bit. It's like, it looks like he's trying to hold back a sneeze. Also, why does he have hair? I just got him out. Alright, so the hat is on permanently. Outfit looks nice. It's just white. Lots and lots of whites. With a little bit of dry brushing for some dirt coloring. It's got the watch here on this hand. And pretty much about it. Like, it looks like Hammond.
I don't think I remember him being so pink, though.
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, the camera makes it a lot brighter than what it is. But he is a little bit pink. He's got a very albino kind of color scheme. Kind of like if you see me or my wife without wearing shorts on her lower legs. It's mostly similar to that. Other head is just him with a stern expression. No hats. But looks really good. Top of my hair is going to look like that pretty soon. With the glasses. Between the two, I almost prefer this one than the hat one. I know what it's supposed to be more of a jolly look, but to me, he looks like, again, he's trying to not sneeze or something. Then you get his little stand with the ember. Oh, it does have the mosquito.
Well, I would hope so.
Well, it's just like a little sticker.
Tiny
it's not actually in it, but at least it's there. Put that in his hand. Maybe. Oh, he's got his little ring right there too. And then you get the little raptor egg with the raptor coming out, which looks really good too. Kind of wish more of the raptor was exposed.
Yeah.
But I think it's overall fine. And then you get more of a pointing hand, and then an open one. Hey, oh, he's got his ring finger there too. Didn't notice that right off the get-go. But come on, Dimorphodons, don't fail me now. To be honest, I think out of all the humans, so far Hammond's probably the one I'm the least happy with in terms of just the way he looks. Like, it looks like Hammond, but I'm not as into the expressions. Oh, this has a stand though. What the hell? The Dimorphodons get a stand? The guys that like barely have any screen time in the movies. It sort of shows up in Jurassic World. Because that's the dinosaur that Owen tranks, right?
Dinosaur?
It's from Jurassic Park. It's a dinosaur.
I'm about to hit you one.
If it's from Jurassic Park, it's a dinosaur.
Flying reptile!
It's not. If it's in the park, it's a dinosaur. They're all just genetic frogs, and aren't dinosaurs to begin with. But anyways, I digress. But yes, technically, they aren't dinosaurs.
I do like that one of them's like in ground pose, and then the other one's flying.
Yeah, so you kind of get the best of both worlds with it. You have one on the shelf, although his feet are kind of not cooperating.
Well,
he got a weird walk.
Yeah, your feet are kind of weird.
There we go. I was kind of like, to me, I thought they'd go a little farther back. But that is a straight up sideways walk. Oh, he's got a little bit of white on his head, though. Right there.
No.
Oh, and that sculpt looks really nice. I like his teeth. His eyes look pretty solid. Love the wings. Like the way the wings are posed. Mm-hmm. This is pretty sweet. I kind of wish they would have did this with the pterodactyl. So you could have it kind of look like the way it does when it's walking on the bridge.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
Then the tail can rotate. It's not a bendy wire though, so it's just going to be fixed upright all the time, which is fine because this guy's meant to be more walking around anyways. So good work with that. And then for this, there. I'm being careful. See, look, it's fine. Nothing is out of place. Outside that, they decided not to paint his lower section. Wait, so he's got paint on the neck and here, but it stops there and under his jaw. Mattel, I got a problem. Was this guy the same way? Yeah, this guy's the same way. Okay, well, I guess I probably should have noticed it on the first one. But still, that might have been nice to maybe have a little bit more of a transition instead of an abrupt stop. But outside of that, I think it's literally the exact same heads.
Yeah.
That one's got a little bit of white there, too. Oh, that came off, though. Maybe. Nope.
Nope.
It's kind of open. I like that he's got the little fluff on his back, though. Wings look nice. This one... Oh, God, I hate these kind of stands, because I always feel like I'm going to fracture them. There we go. Pop that in. And now we got flying Dimorphodon with broken legs. There we go. Yes, that's pretty sweet. So you got one flying, you got one crawling. So how much were these? These guys are the prices like the Velociraptors and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like they're all the same generic price. I think they're pretty cool. It's nice too that they gave you both to kind of help make the value there, which I can appreciate. Personally, I don't think they really could have came with anything. Maybe the gun, just so if you had an Owen, you had the gun to go along with it. The trank gun. That could have been kind of cool. Again, for the Hammond, I think he's fine. It's more or less just the way that they decided to sculpt the head, I think, is a little weird for me. Personally, again, I like this. I almost wish the hat was removable.
Yeah, I've seen people customize it where, you know, they literally take it off his head.
Yeah, because I think like this with that hat, I think I would have liked a lot better. But to each their own. Ceratosaurus is sweet. I was really pleased with that one. Outside of the metallic's a little weird, but outside of that, I think it's still a really solid looking color scheme overall. And then the Stegosaurus is sweet because the gimmick's cool, like the capture gear. And it's just a really nice sculpt for a Stegosaurus. So overall, really pleased with all of these. I'd say my personal favorite, it's probably the Stegosaurus. I think it's probably the most bang for your buck. Actually, the Dimorphodons I still really like, even though they're missing a little bit of paint.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Ceratosaurus, and then Hammond's probably my least favorite, but still really glad to be able to have him for the sake of the movies. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those guys by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel to donate. We greatly appreciate it. I also have an Etsy shop where we got some action figure accessories on there. I'm planning on putting some more stuff there too. Link in the description if you guys are interested in checking out and seeing our wares. Also have the Mega Wide tank that is based off of a certain flying tank from Godzilla in 1985. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.